don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a
year. Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I am LowRyda, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of those Los Lunatics with my brothers Boogaloo and Eddie Guapo, and my man right here.
How did I become Kenneth, man?
Neighbor, I ain't the one that changed that.
I believe you did that shit, man.
I definitely did not. Here, I'll do it right now for you, though. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, you're gonna do it. That's what I was geared to do.
I
am the bounty hunter, the one who started it all. And then we followed up with Urban Legends, Cocash D, Luther Thez, Cowboy Willie Watts, God rest my brother. Followed up by Black Neck Security, me and ECW original and legend, Chili Willie, Black Bart Billy Watts, Cowboy Willie Watts, and we finished it with the American Gangsters, Frank and Nikki. And every damn time we hit the building, just like every damn time you watch this show, you are in the place to be.
That is right. That is right.
Somebody just hit me again, so they can't get it, but they're gonna go to YouTube and watch it. I guess
they got to go on YouTube, man. Tell them click that YouTube link.
Yeah, they said they couldn't get it.
Click the link.
Yeah, they couldn't get what I was sending to them to try to watch, so they said they was gonna go to YouTube. So yeah, if anybody's having trouble, go to YouTube. If you're subscribed, it automatically be up because at the 8 o'clock it automatically pulls across your YouTube.
We also if they click on that, if they click on your post, we put in there that I posted it in the comments on your post, so they can click on that link and watch it also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But man,
we had a week off.
Vacation.
Y'all can see, it's me and Amigo. Our other brother had some things going on, so
hopefully we'll be seeing the King Mega
soon. But, get used to seeing these two guys sit up here on a regular basis.
These two handsome faces right here. You know.
The old OG and the coming on up little OG. Yeah, I see it.
Well, let me put this out there for those that do not know, and this is your first time tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Barred at the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on every Tuesday. Occasionally, things happen and things get in the way. Life gets in the way sometimes.
There you go.
What I mean?
There you go.
When things like that happen, we gotta we gotta roll with the punches, right? We gotta roll with the punches a little bit. Yes, Pastor Jeremiah. Mega is MIA. He's got some
leave of absence.
Yes, he's got some work stuff going on, so he cannot be here with us. So for the next couple of weeks, you may just be seeing us too, Pastor Jeremiah.
But we will, unless unforeseen things happen, you will at least see us two up here. We will keep on pushing.
That is right. Don't quit on us, Pastor.
That's right. We ain't going nowhere.
But yeah, man. Last week there was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But before we get into that stuff, I don't know about you, but this dude right here is definitely thirsty. I am definitely thirsty. Sometimes a little too thirsty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I got me this. It's not really my vibe because I feel like every time I see it, it's definitely a girly gimmick. Okay. But I'm gonna drink it because I like the flavor. It was appealing to me. You know what I mean? But it's the Alani.
Yeah, I fuck with Alani, man. I rocks with them, bro.
It's definitely marketed to the females, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's the you know, but this is the Dream Float. I don't know if you've tried this one yet.
No, I've never tried that.
It's supposed to be an orange creamsicle.
Okay.
So, and I'm a big fan of the creamsicle. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with the cream. The cream
I like my Buccaneers orange creamsicle jerseys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Probably the favorite jersey they wear to me.
Yeah, listen, I like the red and black joints that they wear, but the creamsicle, man, I love the.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Hold on. I can take Mega's job today. All right, but jump up on there. Then put your comments in there. Keep us.
Keep us entertained.
Keep us on our toes. We have not yet. We will be jumping right into Kenny's corner as soon as we're done with our taste test.
We have a lot to talk about the Mike Tyson.
Woo. There was a lot going on this weekend. With the fight game. So let me bust this. We'll get to Kenny's drink and then we can roll with it. And here we go. Nice pop.
Okay.
Definitely smells like a creamsicle.
Okay. Smells like cream, man. Ain't nothing like good smelling cream.
So on that note, cheers, my brother. And to the fallen homie Mega. Hold on, let me pour. Nah, I can't pour it out because then it's gonna be spilled on my floor.
Make a damn mess in your room.
Hey, Mega's not dead, guys. He's That's good.
Okay.
That is good.
Well, when I come, which I plan to come to Florida in here next month, sometime mid December, we'll have to try that. And I got a feeling we'll probably be a little thirsty and we'll probably satisfy our thirst quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
So my brother, what do you got going on?
I finished the bottle. Y'all know I've been trying to finish before I started buying. I had a pretty exclusive bar, so I actually finished off the
let me blow you up real quick. Hold up.
Savio Ray. That is actually Bruno Mars's rum. I finally finished it off. So I'm gonna restack the bar, start restacking the bar here after the holidays. But cheers to Bruno Mars.
No, and Bruno Mars is with that Korean K-pop chick now. Good for him, you know what I mean?
Yes. Like I said, man, chilled on ice, man. Good drink. Good drink, chilled on ice.
Can't go wrong with it, man.
No, man. Like I tell people, 7.5, 8 all day. I mean, good. No back taste. The ice has melted a little bit. It has been sitting for a while, but still got enough. You still taste the liquor and it goes down smooth.
Okay. So I think it may be time, man, because we got a stacked plate.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
With the corner of Kenny.
Well, let's go ahead and start with the 72,300 plus in Dallas Stadium. 60 million people broke Netflix. $20 million guaranteed, maybe 30 or so after the fact. 40 million guaranteed to Jake Paul. The Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Exhibition. Entertainment.
But technically, it wasn't even considered an exhibition, though, was it?
No, it was a fight. Mike actually has another loss on his record. Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say I got caught up. What I'm gonna say is I watched Mike Tyson from the youngest heavyweight champion at 20 years old to ever win the title, all the way up to when he was still actively fighting, to where he bowed out of his last fight against Kevin McBride and just pretty much sit on his butt and looked up at him and let him count to 10. And after the fight, he just said, "I don't have this in me no more." He said that person that it takes for me to be Iron Mike is not in me no more. That's removed from me. So I've seen from the vicious Mike to the person that said I don't have it in me no more.
You know what though? Like a lot of people are like, oh, he looked tired. This man been chilling, smoking weed all damn day.
And he was tired. And for all the casual fans, and I'm not one of them gonna get up here and talk shit about nobody who's never sparred, boxed, or trained, because that's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So I'm not gonna look down on you because you don't do it. But I do still have boxing in my mix of training. Never gonna fight. They're too old for that. I'm 55. But you know, I did spar up to about 2 years ago. I was still sparring. Just headgear, full thing, just for the competition part of it. And I can tell you, he was really tired. I mean, that shit takes a lot out of him. Like I tell anybody, stand up for 30 seconds and continuously punch and see how you feel. Not 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Not only that, add in.
That's what I was going to say. Then you start adding in somebody leaning on you, somebody moving, somebody punching you, and all that, man. And it takes a lot out of it. I honestly, in my whole watching the fight, I was kind of conflicted because I've seen times that I thought Mike could catch and shoot, and what catch and shoot means is when Jake threw a punch, he could catch or slip and fire, and he would catch it, but he just wouldn't let go. So a lot of that,
he was holding back.
Yes, definitely. That's what I was getting. A lot of that had me with the impression that Mike could have did, especially rounds 1 through 3, could have did a lot more.
Neighbor, you know where the link is. It's where it always is. This probably a gimmick mega account.
Exactly. That's a gimmick. But anyway, and I just felt that Mike definitely didn't unleash everything Mike, especially early. Now, when you start getting to 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, maybe, but 1 through 3, I definitely think Mike could have did more. Was it scripted? Who knows? Was it?
Being from the worker world, I always believe everything's got a little bit of work in it.
Yeah. And
I felt like the slap was a little bit of the work. You know what I mean?
To me, Mike bit his gloves so much that night because he knew he had to hold back, and that kept his mentality with. And I went back and watched some old fights because the announcer tried to say, "Hey, Mike did it," and I seen Mike maybe do that 1 or 2 times, but it was nothing like every round for more than
it was the majority of the round.
Yeah, he just was biting his glove. It's like, I know I can't unleash. So
I want to knock this little boy's head off. You know?
They had the talk of, hey, Mike, we're going to make you $30 million or more. Listen, do not get in here and knock my ass out because you kill everything. Like I still at 27 can get more fights because now you're looking at all these legitimate fighters calling them out, like whether they're saying we want revenge for Mike or we're tired of you fighting these guys. From Andre Ward, I think Canelo has said something. Arthur Beterbiev said something. David Duval has said something. These are guys that actually have belts.
This may be what he needed to get some of those guys to be interested.
Yeah. So, but all in all, since we got so much, because we've got so much fighting to talk about, I'm not going to stay too much farther on this. But what's up, brother? You good? Thank you for being here, cuzzo. See you. I'll be seeing you soon too, brother. But I think I commend Mike for being 58 years old and even being able to get it. What's up, Pop? With even being able to get in there and just do the damn
8 rounds is still a lot.
Yeah. At 58, being able to
in a big ass WWE ring.
Exactly. I commend him for the state he was in at 58 years old. So hey, at the end of the day, if anybody lost in my eyes, it was Jake Paul because he couldn't knock a 58-year-old man out. Mike didn't lose nothing, and he made $30 million. So, big ups to Mike, man. My one of the true prodigies of boxing, at a young age. So from there we'll go to.
Let me ask you about that undercard. What do you think about that?
That's what I was saying. From there, I go to Serrano and Katie Taylor. One of the probably best fights you'll watch all year, man or woman. I mean, just rock 'em, sock 'em robots. Katie Taylor was a disputed win last time, and it was disputed this time. Serrano never had a cut before. Fights Katie Taylor, got a look like a lip on her.
Both times she fought, she ended up getting cut.
The first cut was in this fight. She looked like she had a damn lip on her. And Katie Taylor, I don't know if it's intentional or not. I do know when the southpaw and the orthodox fighter fights, that happens because when they come to each other, the angle, the way a southpaw and an orthodox fighter, the way when they come together, you're subjected to headbutts. But Katie Taylor actually does.
Yeah, and not only was she ducking in with it, she was also leaning it in there. Especially once she cut Serrano, she was just like grinding that thing. It was like when you get that forearm on somebody,
But outside of that, great fight. I mean, both girls showed heart. I think both of them, much respect to Tyson, with the fight. So without a doubt, Pop. I mean,
we knew we were hoping it wasn't going to be, but we knew, and I think in everybody's heart, everybody knew what we were going to see.
For people like me and your pops, that seen Mike Tyson do what he did from.
Listen, I remember it as a little kid. I remember my pops putting it on and it being done.
Yeah, we wanted to see any kind of reminiscence of that, and we overreached. Do I think he could have did more? Yes, but at 58, it's just so much he could have done because Jake Paul definitely wasn't sitting on punches and trying to. I mean, he was firing some hard punches, but one and done. He was running as soon as he threw it because he knew if I leave something out there, I leave my chin open. I knew he knew, hey.
If Tyson ends up hitting him, it was going to be
this guy hits me, it's a wrap. So he made sure he used the hell out of that 20 by 20 ring, which is, like you said, a WWE style ring. Jake look like that. I don't know. Lennox wasn't. I wasn't a big Lennox Lewis fan. Now, and that was the guarantee, Pop. I'm sure he probably got a little money on the back end with all the people that tuned in. I mean, I don't know. I did see a thing where Jake Paul got on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and he said, and I guarantee another $5 million if I don't knock Mike out within 5 rounds. So maybe that's 25 million at least.
So that's why, because I seen a clip after the fight was over where he hugged Mike and he goes, "Hey, I got your money."
Yeah.
And people and I didn't know what that was about, but I was saying, obviously people were like, "Oh, he was."
No, I actually seen the clip. I seen him. He was laying on the couch and he was putting stacks of hundreds and said, just to let all you people know, Mike, I got another 5 million if you can't knock me out. If I don't knock you out inside of 5 rounds. Yeah, Lennox could box. Lennox definitely could box. I feel that Darryl was another. What?
Oh, yep. I think he's talking about the girl,
Oh, you talking about Katie? Yeah. Evander will put that head on your ass too.
That was what I was saying. I said, man, this is while I was watching, I said, man, this is what got Evander Holyfield's ear big.
Yeah.
Man. This kind
of. It was so funny at the end of the fight. They kept asking Mike why he kept biting his. Kept biting his glove, and Mike said, "I got a biting sensation or bite fixation or something. It's like, come on, Mike, you crazy. Yeah. But then, so even the fight under that, Mario Barrios and the Rainbows got a great fight, man. I mean, Mario Barrios was, you can see the bigness that he was of this guy. And it looked like after about 3 rounds that he was ready to just wash this guy, and then out of nowhere, boom. And then
once he got clipped, they changed the whole
guy, and he was hurt more than the other guy. And from that round on, they threw down, bro. I'm talking about they both knocked the crap out of each other. So overall, one thing I'll give Jake Paul is he put together a good card outside of the finale, because the undercard, a young guy named Bruce Shushu, he fought and he won. So he put together a good solid 3 to 4 fights. Because I mean, I think I didn't watch some of them other influencers. I didn't watch them. But he put together a good card.
Bro, that let me tell you though, that damn Netflix, I don't know about for you.
It was
my
hard.
shit was crashing like crazy. As soon as that damn Amanda Serrano fight started, it was like pixelated. Like at one point, I was like, "Is she bleeding?" Because I ain't see the cut, and I was like, "Is she bleeding? What's going on right now?" It's so blurry. It was
it was horrible.
Then all of a sudden they finally cleared up, and I saw that gash. I said, "Oh man."
Well, what I did here is because Netflix is actually good to get in the NBA,
NFL too, and WWE.
So what they probably learned from this was what not to do and be more prepared, because this is 60 million people is probably as big as you're going to get it. So now.
Is that how many they had?
That's 60 million people watched their fight. 60 million fucking people watched that fight. So that was awesome. On to since we're in boxing, shout out to Shy Money, the young guy that's been on here. He went out to California and trained at Wildcard. He was training with Freddie Roach.
Oh shit! Awesome.
Yeah, man. He went out and was training with Freddie Roach. I've seen some stuff on Facebook. So he went out to train with Freddie Roach this weekend. So shout out to him, man. The young man is definitely striving. And I think
keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding.
I think while they was out there, him and Rick Ross, they actually went on Vlad TV. So I'm sure that'll be coming out probably this week sometime. So yeah, shout out to Shy Money, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. Keep doing your thing. Get to the UFC, man. John Jones. I mean, just
GOAT.
He's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. I mean, he made that fight look easy. I mean, Stipe, if nothing else, was tough, and he made that fight look easy. I didn't get to watch all of the UFC. I did watch that one, which, like I said, John just made it look easy. I mean, Stipe can fight, but John made it.
Stipe definitely connected a couple times and made John Jones do a little. I need to get away from him real quick.
I'm sure he made him uncomfortable. I mean, that's a different kind of punching power at the heavyweight. That's definitely a different kind of punching power. But I just don't. I know they're talking about Tom Aspinall or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall.
I don't know much about him. I haven't seen him fight, but
he's good. He's good, but you know where I can say he's different. He's very fast, fast for a heavyweight.
Okay.
So,
from what I've seen, John pretty much ruled that out and was like, if I don't get Pereira, I can retire. No big deal to me. So,
well, he said he wants to get paid. He said he's willing to fight whoever as long as the money's right.
And that's what I was saying.
He's got to make millions.
What that equates to me is money, and then Tom is not going to bring the money, and of course, Pereira would bring the money.
Did you see? They did the apparently Stipe got like $4 million for that fight, which is, listen, that's not no chump change.
Hell no, that's pretty good in the UFC too.
Yeah, exactly, because you got he's on that pay-per-view buy gimmick too. So same
what
thing
did John end up making?
I ain't see anything that said his payout, but they said that Stipe walked away with 4 point something, and but after Stipe, it was like I think the Oliveira got like 2 million or something like that, and then
what happened?
everybody else was,
Because I've been seeing today. I mean, I watched some of it, and I don't remember the ending, but I've been seeing today where a lot of people was talking about they was upset with Chandler for cheating. What did he do?
cheating.
Yeah, they said he was throwing cheap shots or something.
Oh, and toward the end, he ended up rocking Oliveira and started like, you know, just trying to land everything he could because it was like no time left. So he was firing off, he was hammer fisting and shit, and some of the blows landed to the back of the head.
Oh, okay.
But that's on the ref. That's not on him, bro.
Yeah.
He's doing everything he can to end that fight. If the ref, a couple of them were clear in the back of the head. The ref should have said.
I was just watching some sports.
Yeah, the ref should have said, "Hey, watch the back." The ref ain't even say, "Hey, watch the back of the head." You know, normally they're like, "Hey, that's close." You know, watch the back of the head.
But
from what wasn't like it was nonstop though.
But from what I was watching, it looked like Oliveira was pretty comfortable and like, yeah,
he fucked it.
You got nothing for me, bro. I mean, that's just, to me, that's kind of how he was fighting the fight. Like, okay, you explosive and you throw hard shots, but you got shit from me. Like, I'm too much for you.
The thing was fucking Chandler was scared to go for the takedown. He's a wrestler, bro. He's a great wrestler at that. As soon as he did get the takedown, that's when he ended up fucking wailing on him. You know what I mean? And getting that opportunity. On the feet, he was getting teed off on, though. Oliveira was teeing off on him on the feet. And I think he was hoping that he was going to land a big shot, which he did land a big one, but it was too late, man. You know, when you're getting dominated, and like I think round 2 was a 10-8, you know what I mean? So when you're getting dominated like that, man, it's you gotta, if you're not winning on the feet, what's the worst that's gonna happen, man? You're gonna get tapped. So fucking what? You gotta change your game plan if you're getting fucked up standing.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
Yeah.
So, but that was a good fight though, man. It ended up being better than it was. And Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig was Bo Nickel. He's another one that's a great wrestler and did not even attempt a takedown.
But he won though, right?
Yeah, he won, but he did not attempt. It was a boring fight. Did not attempt a takedown, and it just wasn't what he needed to do. You know, especially to draw more eyes to him because a lot of people have been hyping Bo Nickel up, and he just ain't do it. Ain't do enough for me to do that.
As far as the other boxing news, I see David Morrell and David Benavidez kicked their fight thing off. They actually did some
no way, Pop. Listen.
I mean, if you're saying older in the face, maybe, but in the ring, he still was.
And physique-wise, he didn't look as good as he normally does physique-wise. But
exactly. I mean, and I think he probably does enough to say John lost the kid. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Michael Cohiba. I was smoking one of the Cohibas on his ass.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, other boxing news. Tank fight looked like it's got pushed back to March now, which was supposed to take place in November. Keyshawn Davis fought, I think, the week we took off in Norfolk. Okay. And him and all 3 of his brothers fought, and all 3 of them won.
They all fought on the same card?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, in Norfolk. I actually thought about going up there, but it didn't work out. A guy named Abdullah Mason fought a fight, and he's another young up-and-comer. And if you ain't never seen Thomas Hearns Hagler 3 rounds, for about 2 or 3 rounds that fight lasted was the same way. Like, both of them knocked each other down, and Mason ended up knocking him out, but it was a knockdown, drag out, 2 or 3 round fight. I mean, just letting them go. Not so great for a young guy taking that kind of, he didn't take a lot of punishment. He just got hit with a couple of clean shots. But so I definitely think he needs to work on defense Because what he does is he sits down and he stays in the pocket. He's going to have to know when to sit down and when to move on certain stuff is what he's going to have to do. Fury and Usyk is coming up. They're coming back to fight each other again. I think I've seen where the guy that just knocked out Deontay Wilder, the big Asian guy.
Oh, okay.
The guy that knocked out the other big baby. I think they've been ordered to fight, which will be crazy.
That big,
humongous and can punch.
Ooh, that big African dude.
Yeah.
That dude hit hard as hell, man.
But outside of that, that's pretty much Tevin Former fought this weekend on another card. And he was a guy that at one time him and Tank was going back and forth and was about to fight. He fought William Zepeda, which is a guy that's talking about fighting Shakur Stevens. And he lost a split decision, man. It's been off for years, I think. And he clipped Zepeda, actually knocked him down. But he ended up losing the split decision. So had to be a close fight for him to give him a split decision loss. And last but not least, I think Ryan Garcia is getting ready to fight exhibition, of course. The guy that beat Manny Pacquiao ass up in their exhibition.
Oh, the Japanese dude?
Yeah, I think they got a catch weight of like 153 or something, and he's going over there to fight him. So yeah, man, a lot of fighting took place, man. And at the end of the day, for all the Mike Tyson fans, man, just understand that man's 58 years old and made himself $20 to $30 million and didn't get hurt and didn't die in the ring, didn't get knocked out. So, you know, shouts out to Mike, man. Shouts out to Mike Tyson.
And if you're awake at 3 a.m. this weekend coming up, Peter Yan is fighting Davison Figueiredo. Besides that, Peter Yan versus Davison Figueiredo.
3 in the morning? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know where the hell this fight is. I think it's
I seen one quick thing, but Darren Till is getting ready to box Tyson Fury brother.
Really?
Yeah, I just seen that today. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the Trump dance, man. He was fired up to see Trump.
Yeah, you know, he had to give shots out to Trump. Trump was ringside. Oh, probably ain't no worse than Mike Tyson with the ass out cut.
Yo, Tyson with the ass out I was like, what the hell just happened? Shit froze like right when his ass was on the screen. I was like, what is going on right now?
That's totally a cameraman thing because you seen Mike's ass was out and you knew he turned to walk away, his ass. So that's totally a cameraman thing, not to cut away from that.
Yeah. But let's jump into some NFL Week 11.
Well, we'll start with the Thursday game, man. That I'm gonna keep representing. They my boys, but that hurt.
It was a rough one. That was a rough one.
We're still young, man.
Exactly.
And I've been hearing that. So I'm glad he kind of got played Thursday, so he got all the way to next Sunday to rest. I'm kind of hearing his ribs are still burning, and I've seen a lot of throws that came up short in that Philly game. And I'm not taking nothing away from Philly because Philly, they went out there. I mean, that damn Saquon Barkley signing, man, has a chance.
That's what I was gonna say. I think that's the decision maker in that game right there, though. Saquon is listen. Your guys signing of Austin Eckler was great too, but Saquon, man, that dude's just a.
And I think the back end cornerback we got. Lattimore actually practiced this week, so we may get him in the game. So you know, we signed enough people to make a run. Do I think we can go deep? Now I'm gonna put it like this: anything can happen. 3 games, anything can happen. But realistically, I think we're still young at the quarterback position, which is a vital position. And but I mean, we got a running game. Our defense have started playing better. I just still think we're a year or 2 away from like seriously like running towards, if we stay healthy and we keep going the selling the way we're selling, I think we're a year or 2 away from actually making big noise. But hey, I'm still proud of us, man. We 7-4. I ain't gonna lie. At the front of the year, I picked us to finish third place, and I actually think we could probably get in the playoff if it's nothing more than wild card. I think we probably can get in the playoffs. And the game we've lost a good team. I mean, the Steelers is a good team. The Ravens is a good team. We just lost to Philly, and all these teams are 2 losses.
And Tampa, and you guys lost to Tampa when they were fully staffed. So, right?
Yeah, well, that was the first game of the year, so I didn't. Yeah,
but they were fully staffed. You know what I mean? That wasn't like you guys were playing against the jabroni, like the Tampa Bay Bucks that are right now. You know what I mean? With 2 wide receivers down. You know what I mean?
My biggest thing: we winning games we're supposed to win, and we're falling just a little short against the next tier teams. Now, can we beat some of the next tier teams? I definitely think without a doubt, if everything goes right, we can. Because like I said, we do have a decent running game. Our defense is playing a lot better. We got players in to make the defense better. We just got to know the biggest thing. I think the learning curve for a quarterback is just seeing all first of all, the speed of the game, and then understanding all the different schemes and defenses, and being able to audible out of stuff, and then making plays on the fly, which, you know, Jaden Daniels built for that with his legs. But we'll see, man. I mean, I'm not upset, and I'm, as you see, I'm still rocking my stuff after a loss. So yeah, man, we'll see.
So besides that, though, the Jets lost a heartbreaker to the Colts, 28-27, and afterwards they ended up firing their GM. And I think they finally are gonna start looking to rebuild, because it's been long overdue that they needed to get rid of their GM. They fired their head coach already mid-season. So, you know, I think that was I think it was coming, and that was like one of those long time comings already.
Yep.
The Packers squeaked by the Bears.
Yeah, another damn blocked field goal for a team to win a game. The Chiefs did it last week, and then the Packers did it this week.
That was a good game, man. I don't know if you got to watch that one, but I actually watched
the last of it. It was a couple of good games on this week, so I clicked over at the last of it and seen that take place.
A game that wasn't very good. The Jaguars got their asses handed to them.
This is what I tell you. I had an argument with one of my brothers this week, and he was saying he don't think the Lions are serious and they're not that good. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you watching? I'm like, the Lions don't only go out and beat you; they beat your ass up. Like, they physical, bro. The Lions are physical. They want to run the ball down your throat. Defense is in your face. Jared Goff is probably not the greatest, but what Jared Goff has is a running game and stuff around him to where he is playing good. You know what I'm saying? It's not on Jared Goff to win every game. They are a complete team, man, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's playing a good QB.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? Like, the Jaguars have not been a good team this year, but they have been in almost every game.
Yeah, and they just flat out kicked their ass.
They kicked the shit out of them. Besides that, the Vikings beat the Titans. That was to be expected, right?
Then the Bo Nix, man, woof, that boy's balling, man. When I got kicked the shit out of the Falcons.
The Dolphins beat the Raiders 34-19. The Rams beat the Patriots. The Browns beat the Saints. Oh, no, the Saints beat the Browns. Sorry.
Saints beat the Browns. Like I was just saying, Bo Nix balling.
The Steelers beat them Ravens, bro.
Man, listen, I don't give a damn. You hands down, Mike Tomlin is the best football coach right now. Hands down, bro. Mike Tomlin has been in the league 20 plus years, never had a losing season. And had a losing season.
That's a, remember that saying? Make some chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's what that's what he's doing, because nobody wanted either one of these two QBs.
Yep.
and he's making shit work with them.
Damn right. And Russell is not looking bad at all.
No, he ain't. But look at what everybody said. He's done. He's washed.
Not looking bad at all.
So,
and we saved the best for last. And freaking Cowboys got the shit kicked out of them again.
Hold up. We can't just skip over the fact that the Chiefs finally got the L this week.
Yeah. And like I told like I was having a conversation with somebody this weekend, and I was like, what the Chiefs can do if you let them hang around is find a way. But the Chiefs ain't been dominating nobody. Like, I mean, they had a couple of games they put some points up.
They also didn't get any assistance from the refs this week.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, and Buffalo's another good team, man. Buffalo, if Buffalo don't bite themselves in the foot the last couple of years in the playoffs, they probably beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So they played a solid game and they beat them. And hey, shouts out to the Bills, man.
And then this happened.
Yeah, haven't won a game at home this year.
That's crazy.
It was funny because I was like, somebody praised for Jake Paul 1-0 in Dallas Stadium, and Dallas ain't won a game this year. Like, wow. Yeah, they have not won a game. And that used to be their thing. They lost away games and home games, but they and my boys better not lay a damn egg this weekend because I think we got Dallas this weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't lose to them, man.
I think we in Washington though, but I think we got Dallas this weekend. We need to go on out there and put the foot on put the damn foot on the neck and go ahead and get rid of them. But yeah, man, Dallas looks bad, man. They really do. I mean, I guess Mike McCarthy will make it throughout the year. Probably, but at this rate, he definitely won't be there next year.
Did you see? I know it was last week. We didn't really get to. We weren't on last week, but did you see? Michael Parsons. He said about what he said about Mike McCarthy.
Yeah,
that's rough, man. That's tough. He definitely done lost the team already.
Oh, without doubt. I would. Yeah.
So, did you also see that Brock Purdy was injured?
I didn't. How bad was it? What happened?
I didn't really see much. I just saw it pop up on the
they lost too, right?
Earlier today. Yes, they did
lose. Seahawks beat them this weekend.
Yes, they did lose. And I'm trying to remember 17-20 they ended up losing. And I'm trying to see where the gimmick was because I want to know if it's something big or if it's just the let's see. Probably soreness in his throwing shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Could be nothing, but you never know. You know what I mean? Soreness in the shoulder can always shut somebody down too, or change the way he plays out there. On top of that, we got some college football talk.
Yes, man. We had a big game for me this week. As y'all know, I'm a Tennessee Volunteer fan, and we shit the bed. I think we got beat. No, we had 17, 24, 31-17. They came out and gave it to us. So Georgia had lost the week before, so I guess they said, no, not this week. So I think we was up 10-0 at one point in the game, and they just turned it on, man, and we end up losing. But I don't know how bad that hurts us with making the 12. I think that's 3 losses now. I think the only way we probably could make the 12 is if we get to the SEC championship game and actually win it, maybe. But outside of that, we're probably out of the 12 now because we got 3 losses. So, but only thing I can say is win out and let's see where we go. But that definitely hurt to lose that 3rd game.
Yeah, definitely. But what about? Did you say the Colorado gimmick?
Yeah. So Colorado's in a very, very interesting situation right now. So Colorado won this weekend. Of course, they beat Utah, who has the best defense in the Big 12, which is what they play in, and then they're nationally ranked, and they put up 49 on them. BYU was undefeated, and they lost. So now Colorado pretty much controls their destiny. I think they got Kansas and Oklahoma State next after that. And then if they win both of those games, then they'll probably, I guess, if BYU doesn't lose anymore, they'll play each other in the Big 12 championship. And the winner of that, man, probably is in the damn the 12, man. So Deion, man, one year removed from only winning 3 or 4 games to being in the damn college, Super Bowl, College Bowl, or whatever the College 12 or whatever it's called. So shout out to Deion, man. He as he always say, do you believe? Do you believe? So he's making people believe and shit. He's making a lot of people eat crow right now because Paul Finebaum and a lot of those expert college critics just said, they wrote him off this year. They won't do nothing and whatever, especially after they lost to Nebraska. And bro, they done tightened up, man. And defense is playing, and of course Shedeur Stevenson and damn the wide receiver Hunter, the wide receiver / DB is balling, and their defense have came all the way up. Well, shout out to Warren Sapp and that defense of the coordinators and coaches over there, because they got the defense actually playing a lot better now.
Yeah, I think also, like, a lot of the teams, a lot of the analysts and shit were starting the year without believing in them. But I believe a lot of it had to do with how hard everybody jumped on their sack last year. You know what I mean? I think that's what I think. So now this year they were like, oh, we're not gonna go jump on them this year.
When you say everybody jumped on the sack, what happens is, first of all, Deion is an entertainment and a show. So anywhere Deion is, he brought attention to Jacksonville State, a black school. Yeah. So now he's on the NCAA D1, so he's going to bring attention. It's just what it is. So I don't know if so many people jumped on the sack. It's just people started watching Colorado football and wasn't nobody watching it. So a lot, and then and let's just face it, a lot of the neighbors jumped on. Hey, we got to, Deion Sanders is coaching, and we following him, and we backing Deion. So he brought a lot of black folk eyes to Colorado football that wasn't
Colorado. Yeah, definitely. Because I ain't never seen a Colorado flag anywhere. All of a sudden, Colorado flags are flying all over down here.
So he definitely, listen, they couldn't pay Deion enough money right now for what he's done for that school. So, but and now with all the hype, a good football team has showed up. So shout out to Deion, man, because along with the hype, you got to be able to take the criticism, man. And he took it last year. I mean, he didn't make excuses. The only thing he said is, listen, y'all better get me now. He said, because I'm coming. He said, I'm going to get players in the right positions. And we're going to, and here, second year in, look at it. So, shout out to Deion, man. Also, Florida beat LSU. Florida's had a very down season this year, but they beat LSU. They beat LSU this year, and so that was a big win for them, because, like I said, Florida it was a down year for them. So they definitely stood up.
Have a good night, cuz.
Like I said, BYU did lose, so that opens the door for Colorado. Any more big upsets? I don't think so. I don't think
Kenny's the original before the dog.
Oh yeah. I was here before the dog. That's for damn sure. But that's pretty much probably the highlight of college football this weekend. Those are the big games and games that meant something. So yeah.
And I know you probably ain't paying much attention to the MLB talk.
Not a lot.
But on hot stove wise, the Mets traded for Jose Siri from the Rays. He was a fast, very, very good defensive center fielder since they're losing Harrison Bader. So we'll see what happens with that. And supposedly the Mets offered Juan Soto, I think it was 12 years or 13 years, 660 million. And also told him, allegedly said that whatever the highest offer is, let us know and we're gonna beat it. So let's see what happens, man. Steve Cohen's he's got his sights set on Soto. But let me tell you, man, for 660, 650 million or more than that, man, I think I would have to say see you later, brother.
I mean, astronomical numbers, but that's just the way it's going. I mean, when they signed that boy for $700 million, that just opened shit up. That's all it did.
Yeah. Listen, but you know, when you go that high, see, there's a difference though, right? Because you got fucking Ohtani, who's gonna be bringing in tons of money from Japan and from, you know what I mean, like his jersey sales, all of that shit, all just added to that 700 million ain't really coming. You know what I mean? Like it ain't really hitting like that. 650 million for Soto, sure. Amazing player. Don't get me, I'm not saying he's bad. However, defensively, he's a liability in right field. And we saw it during the playoffs. You know what I mean? So when you move Judge out of his position to cater to Soto, now we got two people that aren't gonna be able to make the plays that they probably should be. You know what I mean?
Soto normal position, is it right field?
But he's a right fielder.
Oh, okay.
But he's not as good as Judge in right. You know what I'm saying? Judge is the Gold Glover in right. Judge is a top-notch right fielder. And had to move over to center because we had to cater to Soto. And at the same time, Judge played a good center field. But he ain't gonna be able to do the dives. He ain't gonna be able to, you know. So at the same time, I don't want him doing that because now we got a $400 million man diving for a ball in center field, getting hurt, and now, you know, now we lose out on Judge. So, you know, it's one of them things. Like, I just can't see how you can give, like I said, with Ohtani's doing. He's an ace of a staff when he's pitching. And this year he said, fuck, I can't pitch. So what am I going to do? I'm going to steal bases 50-50. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, Soto ain't stealing bags for you like that. He's a great hitter, but he ain't hitting bombs like Ohtani. The money is kind of crazy when you think about it. And like I was telling me and Boogaloo were talking about this yesterday, and I said they can offer him 660 easy, right? Because you know Boras is gonna have an opt out after 2 years, an opt out after 3 years, an opt out after 5 years, and you know if the market is there after 2-3 years, he's gonna opt out because he can get even more money. So it's like one of them things, right? Like, yeah, sure, throw him 650, throw him 660, because in 3 years he's probably going to be gone anyway, unless he turns into a pumpkin, and then now we're fucked and stuck with him at 660 million dollars. So that's what the scary part, right? Like that's the thing that I don't like about the opt-outs, right? Because you know if you're doing good, you can opt out. If you start to suck, you're just gonna stick this team with $650 million. It's kind of crazy, right?
Business.
But besides that, man, baseball wise, Paul Skeens from Pittsburgh ended up winning Rookie of the Year. he was nasty, man. He was nasty with
I
it.
seen some of his highlights.
And then on the AL side, Luis Hill ended up winning it for the Yankees, which is awesome to see that, because and they were saying, because it was between two Yankees and a Baltimore Oriole. So they, right away were saying, oh, the Yankee votes may get canceled out because one may get votes there and split them up. And so I was expecting Kyle Hauser to get the nod. So it was nice to see Luis Hill get that, man, because he was dominant as hell until he got hurt. And then when he came back, he still was pitching good. He just didn't have that same, shutdown that he had in the start of the year. And he held the Yankees down until Garrett Cole came back. So, that was huge. And I think the Guardians manager Voit won the manager of the year, and I'm trying to remember who the other and the Brewers manager why am I drawing a blank on his name? Murphy. He ended up winning the NL manager of the year. So, it's pretty cool, man. Cool to see some of these guys, get the get like Guardians end up making it to the playoffs with Stephen Voit, and he was a good catcher at the time. Exactly. He would be if he doesn't produce, all of a sudden he's just a paperweight. He's just gonna clog up the books, and But man, all in all, man, I think it's pretty much all we got, brother.
Yeah, like I said, we covered a lot of stuff. You got anything? What are you mad about? You got anything on your mind?
Man, not much, man. I've been pretty much chilling, brother.
Well,
I haven't. The only thing I could say I was mad about this weekend was that judging in that Amanda Serrano fight, because how you going to take a point? She was getting out punched the whole fight, and then on top of that, homegirl got a point taken away, and they still gave her the nod by I think 2 rounds or 3 rounds, right?
Yeah. Well, now it was 95-94, so she won by a round.
Oh yeah. Okay, it was 95-94.
Yeah, same here. Not a lot. I mean, like you said, the biggest thing, I would have just a small rant on is just people understanding that when we're fans of sports, we're just fans.
Mm-hmm.
We like our teams, we like our athletes, but we have to understand that first and foremost, every owner wants to win. So when you're mad at your coach, you're talking junk to your coach, that damn owner is not paying him millions of dollars to go lose or he not believe in it. But we can sit back and
hold up. We have had that happen though, right?
Have what happened?
where they're paying these coaches sucking for luck. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean,
and the whole Miami gimmick a couple years back.
I would say this: there's always an out to everything. There's always like you said, there's always something to that. But let's just say overall,
98% of the time,
98% of the time, us as fans has to understand that we're fans. We can sit back and say we would have made that move. We would have
Monday
made this
morning
move,
quarterback,
and we could have did this, and he should have done that. But it's easy as a fan with no pressure, with nothing on you to sit back and say you would have made that call. I watched that Ravens call, and I thought it was crazy. But for whatever reason, they thought it was the right call. And then you got to understand there's a whole nother other side of the team on the other side of the ball that's also professionals with great coaches that's trying to stop you. So I just would say as fans, let's not get too caught up into our teams. Enjoy it for what it is and be a true fan, because I'm a true fan. I'm sitting here taking an L and you see I'm sporting my gimmick. But I understand that I am just a fan. I am just a fan. I don't know more than the coaches. I can say I would have did this and different and did that different, but he's making $5 to $10 million, and I'm making $5 to $10. So hey, I go watch games. I go watch them live. I watch them on TV, and do I get frustrated? Yeah, but I do understand the realistic point of view is I'm just a fan.
Yeah, nah, it's I think I agree, but obviously I feel like at the same time, a lot of these players and coaches need to understand where these fans are so frustrated at the same time.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So many, like I think Mega had that rant a couple weeks ago, right? Like some of these guys act like bitches about it because they're getting booed. Like, bro,
no,
you're making millions of dollars.
If I buy a ticket, or I buy a jersey, or I buy a hat, and I support you, that is my right as a fan to boo you, as well as my right as a fan to cheer you. Yes. So as a player, you're the professional. You got the, long as ain't nobody crossing the line and coming at you and throwing stuff at you or messing with your family in the stands, you got to take that, man. You make millions of dollars to take that. That comes with the territory. So yes, I agree. I definitely agree with you on that.
And that's one thing. Like, you see, like the crazy thing is, I think I sent it to you a couple weeks ago. That moron that was out there punching fans in the face. Like,
it's crazy. Why? What are you doing?
Because your team lost and come on, man. I just don't get it. Like,
you're running the risk of getting your ass kicked, getting killed, or at the least going to jail, or randomly punching people over a sporting event because the team lost, and that other person cheered for that other team. That's crazy. Yeah, we got to know our places, man. As fans, got to know your place.
Exactly.
Without a doubt. And
you don't cross the barrier in the wrestling world.
That's right.
You don't jump on the field in the football game. You don't jump on the field in the baseball game. Yo, you know what? You don't really see what I just talked about. You don't see motherfuckers jumping on the ice in a hockey game.
Hell no. Right? They already know.
Them motherfuckers start uppercutting the fuck out of you.
They know what's coming. They know what's coming. That motherfucker gonna beat your ass.
So yeah, man. All in all, man, just enjoy the game, man.
Just enjoy it, man. Just be a fan and
be upset when your team loses.
Yeah, okay, yeah, nothing wrong with that. But don't
go off and beat up people. Don't destroy your TV.
Go to extreme measures or think you could get on the sideline and coach better than that coach. Stop it.
Don't destroy your phone.
Exactly.
Don't destroy your TV.
Did you see the Mike Tyson guy that destroyed his damn TV? That was crazy. I said he must have bet a whole lot of damn money on Mike Tyson.
And he just lost even more money by breaking his damn TV. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think Drake betted what $300,000 plus on Mike.
Yeah, and I think he bet 400 on John Jones.
Yeah, so 50 on the Drake curse.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd say his numbers are definitely way worse.
Yeah, he's definitely way more L's than wins, without a doubt.
But all in all, brother, thank you, man. Thank you. Just
not a bad rant, not a crazy why are you mad. Just one of those things. Just enjoy the game, man. Enjoy your team, enjoy the game, and have a good time, man. And don't. I think it was so funny. Hey, what's going on, Miss Carmelate? It was so funny because when I went to the last Redskin game I went to, and they played the 49ers, and we pretty much sucked that year. The 49ers, I don't think they went to the Super Bowl, but they had a good year. And we were sitting right beside 49. We had good, fan to fan talk junk and gave each other dap after, but it was just cool. Nobody was
exactly.
Crazy. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's a football game. They're making the millions. We got to go back to work the next day. What the hell?
Why am I gonna beat somebody up over some shit like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, definitely thanks for tuning in, man. And hey, we're gonna keep doing this, man. We enjoy what we do.
That is right. That is right.
For the ones that tune in live, thank you. And for the ones that tune in later, thank you. And we'll keep doing what we do. And that's that. Good night, Pops.
Good night, Pops. But thank you all for tuning in. Make sure, what the hell did I just click on? Make sure you like and subscribe to us if you have not already on Facebook and YouTube at the No Hugs Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Give or take a minute or two, you know what I mean? And you know, we greatly appreciate everybody that tunes in, man, and shares it and talks about it, you know. So thank you all, and peace. Come on, give me the outro, man. Give me the outro. They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother. We got it. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.